Howdy y'all, back today with something I hope you'll enjoy. I've kind of enjoyed digging this stuff out, doing a little bit of early fall cleaning, and I came across some of my old artwork, and got an old sketchbook here. This is from the early 80s, early to mid 80s, I guess. Some of the stuff is, there's one dated 86. Anyway, I think most of this stuff is probably from around that time period. Here's one, just pen and ink. Swiped it from a panel by Bob Kane. It's got my signature on the bottom there somewhere. It says 86. Hope you all can see that. Yeah, that's a simple one. I was going through this phase in the mid 80s where I was totally into the earliest Batman and Superman, into the simplicity of those. Oh, here's an interesting one. This one is done in pointillism. Grateful Dead. So that's done completely in pointillism, and pointillism is all dots, you see. About 40,000 little dots going on in there or something, you know. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, that's a good one. I've got some bigger things here to show you. Here's one I really like. Here's a demon that I did. Right? Pretty cool, eh? Yeah, this is good stuff. I stopped drawing. I used to draw all the time, ever from the time before I was even in school. I was just all about comics and drawing, comics and drawing. Here's some Batman sketches, and actually this one here, I'm going to show you the finished product in just a moment. But when I got into my, here's my old cats, Jane and Boy, Queen Jane and Prince Boy, yeah, in pencil, beloved kitties. Yeah, Boy didn't even live to be a year old. Tragic story, and I won't even get into it. Here's an old friend of mine sleeping. You know, I just kind of sketched him while he was sleeping. That's a pretty good drawing, though. That says 87. Here, I'll show it without that other thing behind it. You can see it a little better. Yes. And here's what's behind it. Another Bob Kane Batman. This one is dated 1986. Just pen and ink. Right. And actually, lastly in this book, here's one that my friend David drew. And it's around 85, 86. David is my buddy from Reading, PA, that worked for Jim Steranko in the early 90s. 91, 92, 93, those years, somewhere in there. With Carrie Kelly, because The Dark Knight was, you know, flying at peak velocity at that time. So there's that. Okay. Again, this is from the It says John Rasmussen on the back, age 23. So that would have been 87, I guess. I actually need to restore this. All I did was I laid the paper out, ran the roller over the acrylic paint, cut out the stripes, stuck them on there. And then I put 50 little silver stars up here, cut out the Superman figure and glued him to it. I think I am going to restore it, get rid of this silly mat, and put some new stars on it. Hope that's picking up okay. You know, Superman. Yeah, right. Okay. Couple more here. Here's a recreation I did. This one says John Rasmussen, age 22, so this would have been 86 or so. Recreation of Action Comics number 23. That's in colored pencil. I hope there's no glare on that. I hope it's coming out okay. In a yellow mat. And I wrapped it in like 4mm plastic decades ago. Yes. Hope that's picking up all right. Yes. Here's two more. Here's the finished Batman. Now again, this is highly stylized. This really isn't indicative of my actual style, but it's a highly stylized thing. Hold on one sec. Okay. Try that again. How's that? Is that showing up all right? Pen and ink and colored pencil. So yes, again, this is probably around 1986, 1987. But anyway, I think I was trying to make a point a few minutes ago. I stopped drawing and became more concentrated in making music, learning my instruments and making music. And I really haven't drawn much of anything in decades. And yeah, people tell me that I just have pissed my talent away and everything. And you know, maybe they're right, but I just chose making music over graphic art. I mean, what can I tell you? Here's the last one. This is, I'm sure, this might actually be from the early 80s. I'm quite proud of this. This may be around 82 or 83. It's another pointillism. Just thousands and thousands of dots, right? That's James Dean, folks, for y'all that don't recognize him. Right? Thousands of dots. Hope that's picking up all right. Yes. Pretty awesome, eh? Hey, I can say, you know, I'm not bragging. It's just the way it is. It's awesome. Especially with all, you know, 30 plus years behind, you know, now I can look back and go, damn, John, holy shit. Well, that's kind of how I feel. Holy shit. All right, gang. That's it for today. If I dig, I've got a ton more artwork around, some of it going all the way back, well, till I was 2 years old. Stuff that my mother kept, drawings of Spider-Man and the Hulk and the Batman, you know, when I was a wee tot. And all the way up through like high school and stuff. Anyway, I'll as I come across it, I'll break some more stuff out to show y'all. So hope you enjoyed that. See you later. Bye-bye.